So I just got back from Trenton, where we were given an award for being one of the top loan officers in the state for doing these down payment assistance programs that they offer. Each county has a different number that you can get for a first-time home buyer. Down here in Atlantic County, most of South Jersey, it's $10,000. If you're in North Jersey, it's $15,000. If you're a first-generation buyer, which means your parents currently do not own a house, you can get $17,000 in South Jersey, and in North Jersey, it's $22,000. All right, that money can be used to help with down payment and/or closing costs to help reduce what you need at closing out of your own pocket. There are some rules and restrictions. Again, you have to be a first-time home buyer. First-time home buyer means you haven't owned a house in the last 3 years.
Yeah, so one of the things is we have to make sure that you still qualify. That's something I get all the time. Oh, I'm a first-time buyer, and people just assume that they're going to get this home and they're going to get the loan. We have to make sure their credit, debt, and income is all still in line. So with the state of New Jersey, there is a minimum credit score of 620. If you have a 619, you cannot get approved. You need to have that 620 loan. We will help get your scores improved. There's other requirements, restrictions as well. With these loans, every single program has a different debt to income requirement. So talk to your lender, they'll go over this with you. There's even different requirements and thresholds based off your credit score. If your score is above a 660, there's certain rules that if your score is below 660, that don't apply. So definitely want to consult a lender. With these programs as well, you typically do not qualify for as much money as you would if you did your own down payment. So that's something that comes up all the time. If you do the New Jersey Down Payment Assistance Program, you'll qualify for X. If you do your own down payment, you're going to qualify for Y, which is a higher number. And sometimes it can be pretty significant. So what we're going to do as lenders, we're going to tell you, hey, if you do your own down payment, it's this number. If you do the state down payment assistance program, it's another number. And then it's up to you, your family, your realtor to go out and identify which property works best for you.
Yep. And there's, again, restrictions based on trade line history, okay? We as a mortgage company are not caring about how many trade lines you have, but the state of New Jersey requires you to have 2 open trade lines that you've used for the last year, okay? If you only have one, you can use rent to suffice as the second one, but you need to have at least 1 open trade line for a year and a 12-month rental history in a worst-case scenario. If you don't have that, you will not be eligible for the state of New Jersey's down payment assistance program. So that is one of the biggest restrictions we have on top of the the debt-to-income ratios. They are more restrictive with the state than our normal loans.
Now, there's another thing that the state has in place called an overlay, which is you cannot have over 20% of the liquid assets in the bank. So let's say you're buying a home for $300,000. You cannot have over 20% or $60,000 liquid. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all your bank statements. We're going to see if you have transfers. We're going to get a copy of your tax returns, and we're going to see where your IRS refund went. And we're going to ask you for a copy of every single account that you have. If we realize that you have over 20% liquid in the bank, so you have $61,000, unfortunately, that's going to come back and be an issue. This program is meant for people that really, really need the money. There's also another restriction with how much income you make. So there's an income cap. It's different based on every single county and even the size of the household. So definitely check with your lender. A good rule of thumb in southern New Jersey, it's about $150,000. Now again, there's specifics, and talk to us. We'll tell you whether or not you qualify based off the loan you're going for.
If the property has a well or septic, we are going to need a passing well test and a passing septic certification. On our other loans, those are not always required, but on the state of New Jersey down payment assistance programs, they're always needed.
So if you are looking to purchase a home and you're a first-time buyer, definitely reach out to us. In 2025, we helped so many home buyers get approved for this program. We partner with the state of New Jersey to help give out $475,000. Let me repeat, $475,000 were given to first-time buyers to assist with their down payment and their closing costs.